Lionel Messi is returning to peak fitness after his recent absence with injury, and Ronaldinho's missed the last 8 matches with tendinitis, does make the bench. The holders out. Sevilla beaten by Barca.
You talk about the amount of points Barca are behind Real Madrid. I think they've just drawn too many games, not lost a great deal, but you have to.
Jose Manuel Pinto, because Barcelona's reserve goalkeeper due to the last 32 of the UEFA Cup, preparing for a 2-leg tie against the Russian champion Zenit St. Petersburg. This is Henry. Oh, good balance. Excellent play from Henry, taken on here by Messi, and Godin nipped in with a challenge. Did he get a touch? No, he didn't. Goal kick.
Well, there you see, when two class players combine like that, so difficult to stop. Footwork was superb from Henry, so quick. You watch it here, 3 round him, and still he gets away. Look at that, aware of what's around him, sees Messi, lovely little fake past the defender, just cannot wrap his leg round it, but it just shows you in an instant how teams can be undone by that quality.
Marquez. Now Messi. It's going to find its way through to Deco and in turn on to Thierry Henry. Blocked by Segon at the expense of a corner.
Although we saw Messi involved for the foot.
Lionel Messi. Looking to get on to the return from Zambrotta, but it breaks down tamely as far as Barca.
Straight away, double marked.
Squeezes it back though for Messi. It's Lionel Messi! Terrific block by Godin.
That's poor defending from Villarreal. They seem to have Henry cornered there. They double marked, and all of a sudden they both backed off and allowed him to turn and play the ball into Messi. His first touch was excellent.
Deco works it short here to Messi. The best of results on the road so far this season. This is Abidal, whose pace will get him there. In towards Bojan, who... Messi. Looking for his captain, Puyol! And a touch from Godin. Surely he got the last touch. Marquez thought he did.
Yeah, wonderful football all round there. Messi, lovely reverse ball. The captain, the centre-half, look at the position he gets in and look how well he does.
To field player stretching to try and score.
Well, I think that's back to your point of about Samuel Eto'o. I think he brings the whole thing together in the position he plays for Barcelona. Knits everything together.
Here's Abidal, Iniesta trying to lay it off to Messi. And they're having to work hard here, Villarreal, to keep Barca out. Well, Barcelona dominated for long periods in terms of league game at Athletic Bilbao at the weekend, and led for quite a long time by a 0-0, but eventually Athletic Bilbao's long ball game and their sheer physicality carved out a draw. Here's Messi, he's onside. Lionel Messi denied not once but twice by Diego Lopez, and Deco fires wildly over.
It's really quality goalkeeping from Diego Lopez. Messi took it with his head. You thought he was just going to lift it. Could have done it earlier but didn't. Took one touch. I think that gave Diego Lopez a little bit of a chance. It's lifted over, the flick on there. Messi takes it just on his chest and he stands big. Twice he stands big. Could have got to ground but finished from there. That's awful. Just tried to hit it too hard. But look at this. He stays big both times. Doesn't go to ground. And they're all over the plate.
Capdevila has taken one in the face there.
It was an accidental one. You see, there didn't seem to be much contact, did there? At all. Seemed to miss him totally. And if your organisation as good as it is from Villarreal at the moment, they'll find it difficult to break them down.
Segon, along with Godin, had superb games in the first leg. Here's Messi into overdrive. It's Lionel Messi. How can he wriggle through here? And he's still forced a save out of Diego Lopez. That was remarkable.
That was fantastic. And that took me a long way back. I made my debut for England against the great Argentina side who had just won the World Cup. A certain Diego Maradona had just come on the scene at Wembley Stadium, the old one, and it was a similar run to that, and it went in the side netting. And I just suddenly went, oh my word, here we go again.
In by Deco.
Full of confidence, he can't touch him. Honesty there, stays on his feet, they dive in, and they still can't get near him. He still gets through. Strength, bravery, desire, call it what you like. But look where it starts, that far outside the box. Can't touch him there, honest, stays on his feet, wants to score, gets past another man, and the goalkeeper again, give him credit.
It was a very interesting comment by Johan Cruyff, who still lives around these parts and is still a regular here at the Camp Nou, is talking about Lionel Messi and says that still only 20, has a little bit to learn about the game, when to provide the right pass and when to dribble. And he says when he fully understands that, he won't just get one golden ball, he'll have an entire collection by the time his career ends. And when you've got a player of Cruyff's stature saying that, you know you've arrived.
Without a doubt. And you get accolades like that from one of the all-time greats, you know you're going to play a big part, hopefully, in world football in years to come. But the big thing for me there with the run was his honesty. He could have gone down. How many players do you see just throw themselves to the floor? He thought, right, I don't want to do this, I fancy myself to score here.
Now here's Messi again. Looking for Henry, and Diego Lopez, has he prevented the corner? Yes, did well, the goalkeeper. Messi, I think he'll look for Henry. Bojan in a little bit of space. It's Lionel Messi who runs into another good block from Diego Godin.
Well, he's now drifting right the way across the line. He's popping up on the left, central, on the right, and they just don't know who to put on him. You can't put anybody on him.
Realised the point Gary Birtles was making about the fact that they were being too predictable. They've certainly stepped it up in the last 3 or 4 minutes here. Messi. Away from Javi Venta. Do you know, the fullback knew exactly what Messi was going to do, and yet still the little man got round him.
Why didn't the referee give a free kick? It's a clear and blatant free kick. He's holding him around his waist, and if I was marking him, I'd try and do it as well.
Sometimes that is the only way. In by Deco.
He's now coming inside. He's causing problems from a central area. Messi's gone to the right-hand side.
Messi, brilliant again to pick out Zambrotta. Should be the goalkeepers, but Henry was making life difficult for Diego Lopez. A little short and allowed Zambrotta to nick in effectively, and an early release for Lionel Messi. It's a retreating Segon, and this time Messi can't stay on his feet.
Well, when you run into him, you often come off second best. Blatant obstruction. A shake of his head there, doesn't think it's a foul. You know what he's going to do. There he is, straight into him. He's gone past you, he's beaten you with skill, and he'll say, well, I'm allowed to stand still on the football pitch, but not to block his run like that.
There's certain times in football matches where you're just happy to buy yourself a yellow card, and that was one of those moments for Pascal Segon.
Now the problem is he's on a yellow card, and the quality players up front of Barcelona will know that, and they'll test him.
Deco with a free kick. Free header, and in by Henry. Barcelona.
Probably the best header he has ever scored.
Here's Messi. Barcelona in the mood to double their advantage quickly. Oh, and Segon drawn into the challenge by Messi. Underlining the point that Gary Birtles was making only a minute or so ago, that they test big Pascal Segon, and Barcelona are looking for a second yellow card here.
Well, I hope the referee doesn't get the red card out here, just because he's been surrounded, I think, well out of order by the Barcelona players.
Well, he's getting a card out here. Now, who's it going to?
There's a red one in his hand as well there. What's it going to be? Is it for protesting too much?
No, second yellow for Pascal Sigon, and red. Well, I said he was happy to accept the first yellow. I suppose he was stopping a potential goal-scoring opening for Lionel Messi, but now he's paid the price. Messi has done him twice.
Mesmerised him, didn't he? And there, it's a blatant trip. There is cover, that's the only thing. And it's the first one he's committed since the yellow card. I don't think he was going to give him a red card there until the Barcelona players came and absolutely surrounded him. And they're talking about in England taking that out of the equation now, only letting the captain come around. And quite right.
Well, there may be more injury for Villarreal now. Sigon sent off. And a great opportunity here from the free kick. Is it going to be the right foot of Deco or the left of Messi?
Whoever it comes from, you dread it, don't you, as an opponent?
It's Lionel Messi! Fine save by Lopez.
Fantastic save. Hit with pace, quality. He thought it was going in just inside the post, but again,
it has been Barcelona's.
Well, look at this for quality. And he sees it late. The goalkeeper. There's two men jump there, and that is creeping inside. Gets across very quickly.
Interesting selection of hand there, Gary. Take it with his left rather than what would have been the more natural right in the position his body was.
I think it's because he saw it so late. He was blocked, his vision was blocked by his two men jumping at the outside of the wall, and he had to scramble across.
Welcome back. Lilian Thuram is indeed coming on. He started the first leg. The goalless affair up at El Madrigal. 30.
And maybe they brought two players on who are going to sit in there, try and frustrate Barcelona, and then maybe they can keep it at 1-0, bring Nihat on.
Are they going to be able to push enough players forward?
Well, they struggled with 11 in the first half to get players forward. With 10, even more difficult.
Messi, what a first half he had. Into Henry, and that's his two goals in the 3-0 Cameroon win against Sudan. Meant he broke a long step. This is Bojan. Now the mercurial Messi, taking on all comers again. Henry, and flag is up against Thierry Henry, but there was gasps of admiration around this stadium when Messi was up to his tricks again.
Gasps from the two of us as well. As soon as he picks the ball up, look how many yellow shirts. We see the offside decision given here. He's missed a couple of the linesmen when they were offside, and he's not put his flag up. Look at Messi though. How many does it take to stop him? If he is offside, Henry shouldn't have been. You could see everything across the line, but they're going to get it wrong at times.
Well, there has been. It's going to be a tiring second half this for Villarreal. Has spent enough. Henry. Right under the nose of the referee. The challenge from Bruno is penalised.
Again, it's that man, isn't it? It's the only way to stop him. So quick in the mind with his feet there, just a clip.
Deco. Messi. Abidal making the run. And it was spotted very quickly and effectively by Hosemi.
It's good covering, good awareness. Everybody expected Messi, when he picked the ball up, to go on one of his runs again. Just threads it through.
In team, it was a strong side that night. Getafe played wonderfully well, and they're through to the last four again under Michael Laudrup. This time it was with Bernd Schuster last season, and Getafe through to the last four again. They were beaten finalists, Sevilla winning it 1-0 at the Bernabeu.
And again, every time he picks the ball up and turns to run defenders, they just systematically cut him down. And that's why Sigan went off, because of the premeditated, cynical play and the way they brought him down. You just hate that in football, to see great players like that stopped in the tracks again and again and again.
Messi. Again, surrounded by yellow shirts. Great acceleration of pace, though. Still Lionel Messi. Well, he has been the sorcerer-in-chief in this wonderful all-round Barcelona performance.
You want to burst out laughing, because how does he do it? Take that string away from his foot, will you, somebody? Just look at him. You know what he's going to do, but all of a sudden the acceleration's there. 3 of them are left in his wake, and you think, well, we've stopped him here. Look at this. The ball didn't go out. You have to say the final ball wasn't very good, was it? But everything else before there was just absolutely fantastic.
And as well as marvelling at his quick feet and close ball control, strength is part of his armoury as well. And of course, the commodity that all the greats have, balance.
Balance. Fantastic balance. Low centre of gravity. No wonder Maradona speaks very, very highly of him.
Well, we all scoffed, didn't we, a few years ago when people called him the new Maradona. We thought, no, nobody can handle that title. But the 20-year-old has certainly done that.
You can almost see the defenders thinking, right, I know what you're going to do here. And all of a sudden, there's just that quick acceleration away, and he's gone. And then he gets to the byline, you think you've stopped him again, and all of a sudden, his quick feet have done you again, and it's embarrassing at times for defenders.
Ahead of him, and that was a strange choice of pass from Kenny. Here's Messi. Henry. Slid in here to Lionel Messi. This time he can't find a way through.
Been resolute. The only threat they've really had is from Messi and his mesmerising runs.
Good steal there from Abidal. Here's Messi. Now, was he being held back there by Hosami? Eventually it was Kenny who got the ball away, but it was Hosami's initial challenge.
He's loving it out there, isn't he? What I like about him, when he's not involved or he's not getting the ball, he'll drop deeper to make sure he gets the ball, and he can still hurt you from there.
Corner count emphasises the dominance in the overall play, but there's no great dominance about the scoreline. It's 1-0 on the night, 1-0 on aggregate for Barcelona.
Putting the hard yards in, if you like.
Here's Bojan, he's got away here. Terrific goalkeeping. Oh no, referee's given a penalty. A miss.
And if you are given a penalty, you send him off.
And from the mess to Messi, it's going to be Lionel Messi. It's extremely harsh on Villarreal. And if there's any justice, Messi misses this, or Lopez produces something special, and he's had a fine game, the goalkeeper. Oh, and it's a great save. That is top class from Diego Lopez.
It's a shocking penalty. No real pace, was there? Guesses the right way, too close to him. It is a good save, and he deserves that, because I think he's been superb for his team. In the first half he was. He's made great saves, and that was a disgraceful decision. And how an assistant on the wrong side can make that decision just baffles everybody. You don't like to see Messi miss a penalty, but like you said, you almost wanted him to because of the injustice of the decision. The referee seemed to be miles away.
And Villarreal are still in this cup tie, 1 goal away from getting their noses in front of the second goal, which would surely kill off the Villarreal challenge. 10 minutes, now we have to gamble and put more bodies upfield, and that's possibly going to open up the door at the back. Fine challenge on Messi.
Ability of putting quality in the box. They've not done it at all.
Well, we were talking at the weekend about Barcelona, who so often in the past have put the opposition to the sword. Once they got 1 goal, they very quickly added second, third and fourth, and put the game well and truly out of sight, but not for the first time this season. They haven't been able to do so. This is Xavi. Messi.
I think that's what Rijkaard's on about there, trying to overplay it, a little bit of showboating. He's not quite there at the moment, understandably so. No stage of Barcelona really stepped it up in the second half like they did in the first half.
Messi. Ronaldinho.
Privileged position.
Tell you what, you don't leave this football club without a heavy heart. This is Messi. And Deco, not for the first time, blasting high and wide.
Again, the first half he did exactly the same. He's going for far too much power. Just take a bit off and concentrate on keeping it under the crossbar. Again, Messi creates. Lovely ball, lovely weight, and look at you just try. Thinking about Thierry Henry in this team, and think about him when he was at Arsenal. I think the Premiership probably suited him better than this league does.
This is Ronaldinho. It's a lovely weighted pass. But the flag arrived.
Against 10 or 11, because you know the resilience of 10 men. They know they're up against it, and they sometimes produce something you don't expect.
Well, they have been resilient, no question about that, Villarreal. Here's Messi. Ronaldinho. Messi. Breaks here for Zambrotta. Messi, has he got another bit of magic up his sleeve? It's Lionel Messi. He's trying to find another pass.
But it happens so often as a goalkeeper that you find yourself on the losing side when you've had a great game, because you've been so busy that top players will seem to find one goal out of the 10 chances they had. But you know, that for me is the save of the game. But still, he kept his team in the game, gave them a chance to stay in it, and unfortunately his team couldn't get the goal to make it a tremendous night for him. But on a personal side, great game from Diego Lopez.
And a great game for Messi, getting back to full fitness
no
with
question.
every
This
game.
little move here is just ridiculous. Those quick feet and ability that he has, gives a lot of headaches to defenders, that's for sure.
He is
And
phenomenal.
Seagon had one big one.
That's for sure. Let's check what's coming up in terms of La Liga action this weekend on Sky Sports. There's 4 games for you live across the weekend. 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday, as you'd expect. It's